All right, so keep in mind, guys, that the farm accounts don't level themselves. You have to actually play them. You have to do everything like you do on your main account, but you have to do them pretty much the exact same. There's not really there's not much of a difference, except the way you build either your bomber or the way you guys do your builds for your skill points. It's the only difference between your farm account and your main account. Now, more than likely, you wouldn't put your farm account with war unless you just want to start farming and fighting stuff and I don't know, whatever you guys want to do for that. But as far as like the farm accounts go, you don't really need to do war. You just need to make sure that you have more points into either economy and balance, depending on which route you want to go. Now, honestly, I would just put points in either in threat, hunter, troop load, threat stamina, troop training capacity, troop speed. Don't really know. I don't think you really need hospital capacity unless other people are attacking your farm account. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Storage protection, to me, that's kind of debatable if you actually need that or not. Because if you're attacking your farm account and you can't get those resources that are being stored there, it's kind of pointless. But it does keep other people from actually attacking your accounts. That's, to me, it's kind of debatable. So mostly what you're going to put your points into is most of economy. Now, you can do points more into oil production, so you don't have to farm it. Those are going to be the nodes that are inside of your base. Depending on how many you have, it's going to increase the production there. Research, food production, construction, instant yield, food gathering. I don't really need oil gathering, but I don't know why I put points in that at all. Oil gathering, that's weird. I might need to change that out. So then I got iron production, iron gathering, construction 2, food gathering 2, which I could have done food production, but I don't need to do that. I'd rather gather it up. Development, I'm going to put points into that. And that's what it's going to give any construction and research tasks you start within a period of 5 minutes will have their time reduced by 20%, 24-hour cooldown. All right, and after that, I'm going to be going with I guess I'm going to do oil production and then iron production for that. No, actually, matter of fact, I'm going oil gathering and then iron gathering. I'm going to go in the bottom tier there. And, of course, do the research, alloy production, alloy gathering. And if we make it that far, which I don't think we will, it's going to be stopping right there. Instant gatherer, let me see. Causes all troops gathering resources to have their load capacity filled immediately. Applies only to food, oil, iron, alloy gathering. That's kind of cool. We need to put some points into that as well. We'll go that way. Instant gatherer. So that's one way you can get your resources super fast, I would imagine. I've never made it that far in the game at all, period. Now, as far as making troops, you don't have to necessarily make a whole bunch of troops. You just need to make a whole bunch of battery. I would think that because the battery, those are the ones that actually have more capacity for gathering. Now let's see that if I were to do, let's go find us a node. Actually, we'll just go to our little alliance node here, and we can do our gather there. Let's go ahead and do our quick select. Now, if you look at the top right here where it says troops, troop load, troop power, you don't necessarily have to put. I wouldn't put like infantry, but it all depends. I'm gonna show you the difference if you go all the way maxed. So it's 240 troops, 605 load. The troop power is 6960 for the power. But if you look at the loads, we're gonna mostly focus on the load. It doesn't matter how many troops you have; it's all about the load, guys. And then we go with our vehicles. That has 803 load, so it has more than infantry. So they carry more than infantry. Not necessarily because they have more troops. Actually, no, wait, they do have more troops. Yeah, they do have more troops. Let's wait. Let's see if we had 240. Let's put 240. Let's make it that much easier, so I can show you guys exactly what it is. It's about 240. So they have 405 load, 403 load. So yeah, of course the infantry carries more. I knew that. That's why. Wait a minute, this can't be right. All right, so definitely with that. Then you have the distance. Was it 640 we were doing? Or 240 troop. Let's just do the 240. Just to make it easier so I can compare everything for you if we have that many. Yep. This one has 537 load. So it gets less and less the more you go. And then you come to the battery. So if we had 240, which we don't have 240, it's 753 troop load with only 168 troops. Remember, the infantry had 240. And the battery has only 168 troops, which is 753 load. So you get way more bang for your buck. Now, if you're going to go in the order, you're going to go battery, infantry, vehicles, and distance, depending on how many of whatever troop you have. You're not just going to say, oh, I don't want to use my battery. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You're going to go ahead and put all of your battery in there first. That's what you're going to do, period. It's the best way to farm. You could farm with other troops too, with other marches, but you want to make sure you have your full load of whatever you're trying to gather. Just put them in there for the battery. And it's really debatable if you want to use your bomber or whatever you want to do. But yeah, you definitely want to make battery. You can probably make level 1s, level 2s. Just crank those things out as much as you can because it only takes, it's a short time to make them. It doesn't take very long. So this one's only 20 minutes for me to make. How many is it going to make? I don't even know how many it's going to make. It's going to make some amount of troops. Let's go ahead and speed them up. So I do have a lot of speed up, so it's not even an issue. All right, so yeah, farmer count is just that. It's just a farmer count. You see, if I go with tier 5, which is okay, it's going to cost me more resources to make them. And if they get destroyed, it's going to cost that much more to replace them and heal them up and everything like that. So it's always best to try to do your your lower tier troops. You can do tier 1s, and I would say tier 1s, 2s, and 3s. Honestly, for farming, those are actually pretty good to me. They've been pretty good to me. So we're going to go ahead and do some tier 2s because we don't have any of those. And we'll go from there. But you definitely want to keep in mind that you want to try to make as many as tier 1s as you can for your farm account. And you're going to be a little bit more successful as far as carrying more load. So it's going to be a little bit more easier. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is try to go for level 14 headquarters. We're going to max out at 15. You can go as high as you want, but I usually stop around 15, maybe 16. And that's about as far as I go with the headquarters. I'm not going to go any higher than that. And that just unlocks other different things depending on what level you are. And that's the only thing with that. If you want to do the road to growth and see what you get, 13 we get nothing. Well, 14 we get the commander challenges, which I think is a waste. They should take that out. And then 15, you're going to start being able to use your flags or banners or whatever they're called. Flags or banners, you'll be able to use those. And you can use those to upgrade your base or give you more attributes for your base, your buildings, your Liberty banners. So this one has to get level 10, and then we can use it. Like right here, this got the little red dot there for Liberty. We can click on it. The upgrade is going to cost us 70 banners, so it's going to give us that increase of army damage. So it's just going to crank it up like that, and that's all there is to it. That's it. Just got to make sure you guys stay on top of whatever you're upgrading, which I don't really do very good at. Look at that. Got some more to do here too. Good Lord. Skipping everything left and right. All right, so another thing you want to make sure you're doing on your farm account is make sure that you guys are doing your research. It's very important. You have to do it. Whether you're going to do defense, don't really need combat. You don't really need super soldier unless you just want to do that kind of stuff. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. Just make sure you guys are doing more in the economy range, because iron gathering, iron production, all that stuff is amazing. You want to make sure that you can have your farm account do stuff for you. Your farm account has to work for your main account. It's a no-brainer, guys. It has to work. It's like the employee. That's what your farm account is your employee. You're the employer. Your farm account's your employee. You got to take care of your employees. You don't take care of your employees, they're going to quit on you. Simple as that. All right, so we need to do our research lab, get that one leveled up. So let's go ahead and do so. And as a matter of fact, we did get some new gear. Actually, we got our leadership gear, 2 pieces of leadership gear. We need to go ahead and put those on, because that's going to make the resources be a lot less. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And look at that. It doesn't cost me anything but food, basically. It's going to cost me 341,000 food as opposed to probably like 1 million. And it's going to take 8 hours to do so. So that's not a problem. That's an easy upgrade with no problems at all. So I love it. Farm accounts are my favorite, man. I can make these things all day. Just the part that playing them it gets kind of boring, because you're really excited about your main account, but your main account's not going to be anything unless your farm account's something. So you have to go from there. All right. So another thing you guys are going to be doing, you're going to have to kill some threats. Period. You just have to do it. You have to kill threats on the map. Now, we did get some pretty good gear for the Christmas holiday in this game. We didn't get a tree or anything like that, but we got some pretty good gear. And the previous video does show that, what we got. So we're going to go ahead and go kill a couple threats on the map. Not really going to kill a whole bunch. Just going to do a little bit. Unless there are some people that have like a rally going on, which I don't see one. I think this one's already late. Yeah, it's already a couple hours ago. So we're just going to go kill a couple threats on the map. Hopefully we can get some kind of crafting gear or some designs so we can craft some gear, and then we'll be good to go. Like I said, you don't want to leave your farm account on the wayside. You want to make sure you guys take care of the farm account, because it will take care of you in the long run. And the faster you get these things leveled up, the less time you're going to have to play on them. Because all you're going to have to do, maybe do some researches, send your troops out to farm, come back, collect the resources, or attack your farm account, however you want to do it. And I'll make another video in the future just to show you guys exactly how you can transfer your resources. I know a lot of people don't really know that. Some people do, some people don't. But these aren't really guides like for people that have been playing the game for a long time. I'm not the expert, but I just know a little bit some things that work and some things that don't work. All right, so let's kill a couple threats there. And that's gonna be about it for that. And then from there, after that, we'll finish doing what we're doing. We're satisfied with what we're doing. We'll move on to the next farm account. Go from there. I spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes, maybe a day on the farm account, if that. I'm gonna say about 5 to 10 minutes, roughly. Because I don't do all the attacks and threats and stuff like that like I should. But like I said, once you get your farm account to where you want it, which I'm stopping at 15, which I'll probably be there, start to cook it up by the next weekend, more than likely. I'm gonna say about 7-8 days. But then again, we do have a kill event coming up next week, so I don't know. It's kind of debatable. But either before that or after that, we'll be starting the headquarters 15 on both of our farm accounts. We only have 2 in this game right here, and that's all I'm going to do. Not going to do much more than that. Let's go ahead and send some more attack more threats, and that's going to be it there. Let's see what we got. See if we got any. Nope, we didn't get anything. The craft gear sucks, but we did get some bomber XP, commander XP, salt components, raw meat, victory crates, and some food. So that's good. 7,000 food. You can't beat that. It's going to help out with the upgrades. Usually I just save it, whatever you want to do. But I got the 1.4 million, 1.3 million, and I got that just from farming. That's like not even a day of farming. It's stupid easy. Stupid easy. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this does help you out a little bit. If it didn't, I'm sorry, but it should. But either way, guys, to see more content like this, make sure you guys subscribe. And also make sure that bell notification is turned on. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.